Manu, is it starting to sink in that this is the last warm-up before the games actually start counting?
Yeah, we are excited about that. Of course, we need preseason games, and actually at this point we may need even a couple more to get used to playing with each other. But at the same time, you want to feel the tickle of a game that counts, or the season opener at home. So it's exciting, and we're looking forward to doing much better. We didn't end up last game with a good feeling about what we did, of course. So we want to sort of redeem ourselves, play better, feel better in the game. So hopefully today is a good game.
Obviously, there's new players and so much going on with that. The three-point shooting hasn't quite been team-wide where it has been in years past. Is that something you think will come along as the year progresses?
Yeah, I think it will come. Of course, we lost a guy that shot 50% for 3/4 of the season, finished with 40-something, and he was a big part of that. But I think we're all going to catch up. We're all going to start shooting better when the season goes along, when we start moving the ball better, when we start generating double teams on the post. So yeah, I think I'm not worried about that. That's the least of our worries right now.
Can you get by with less points from the three-point line this year because you have LaMarcus at the mid-range, David West at the mid-range, Kawhi's become a mid-range kind of player? Can you get by with
I think it can be an advantage in that regard, because they're going to have to respect that even more than before, because Thiago got to the paint a lot and draw attention, but now they're going to have to close on LaMarcus or on David or on everybody else. So I think that when we get used to playing with each other better, those shots are going to come.
How about this race here for the battle for the last roster spot? What are your thoughts on that? Have you given those guys any kind of advice or anything like that?
It's very hard. It's something that nobody of us wants to see or wants to really think about that much. It's a tough situation, and they are fighting and they are doing their best, and it's a great opportunity for them. And you try to help both. You try to make them both, or everybody, feel comfortable on the court. But yeah, it's always hard when a teammate has to go. So I just wish everybody the best.
Easy to cheer for both of these guys?
Yeah. In this team we've been so lucky, and the players are always picked not only on their talents, but their attitude, their altruism, being good people. So it's very easy to cheer for everybody.
Do you think it kind of leaned on you a little bit, being the veteran that you are?
Sometimes. Other times you can see that they're a little shy or trying to observe more than talk. But yeah, we have a good relationship, and whenever there's the opportunity, we talk about it.
David West is going to be coming off the bench here really for the first time in his career. You're sort of an expert in that area. What can you say about that transition, going from being a guy that's used to getting those minutes to really having bigger spots?
I don't think that it's going to be an issue. The main issue with him, he made the decision knowing that was going to be the case. So it's not going to be a shock. The issue is going to have to be bring it and produce right away and get used to our rhythm. Because with Patty and Kyle, we're going to push it, and with Bobo, of course, even he's not the fastest guy in the league, but he moves the ball really well and cuts and back picks and all that. So there's a lot of movement on that second unit. So he's going to have to get used to that mainly. I don't think the coming off the bench is going to be the main issue.
As you get ready for this season, how do you feel physically ready to go?
I'm feeling great. Of course, I'm not as fast as I used to be or explosive, but just a little bit. But I'm feeling great. I'm really enjoying it. Had a great training camp and a great preseason, and now I'm looking forward to the games that count. But so far it's been great.
Manu, you say that you're not as fast, Morris isn't as fast. Who is fast then? Can you
Well,
tell us who it is?
we rely on Patty, Danny, Tony, and Kawhi. Those are the fast guys, so we rely on them, those fresh legs. Yeah, we're going to bring other things, hopefully.
Thank you, sir.